Hi. Hopefully that's gone live. That was a drama. I thought I was going to have to give up then. That will teach me for leaving it so long between using technology, because I was that kid when I was younger that saw new things or buttons and liked to press them all. And I just logged on to go live, and I can see 2 people are watching. I just logged on to go live and saw all these new things that Facebook Live can do, and I couldn't help but press buttons then. And I said I'd go live at 7, and I came in here early and then went to press live, and there was all these new things on the Facebook Live thing, and I was pressing buttons, and then my phone started freezing. And that will teach me for not doing a Facebook Live for, I don't know how long it's been, maybe a year. It feels like it's been a year. And Facebook Lives all changed, and I went on to come on live, and there was all these new buttons, and I got really excited. Hey Megan, hey Narelle. So yeah, I was getting all excited and pressing all the buttons. So I was that kid in the store that used to press all, especially if it was a big red button. So that was really interesting, exciting, and very bad thing to do. But it was like cross post, add a link. And then I realized before I went live that all my links have all changed. And I went to update them all just before I came live. That is something I should have done before, 6:45. Do more lives. Narelle, I was saying to Megan the other day, you're both on here, that I have plans to do more lives. And so I thought, this morning I woke up, actually it was yesterday, actually no, it was the weekend, I'll keep changing the date, that I was going to do this live. And then I was talking, hey Shani, I was talking on Friday, we were all, had like a little Zoom with the Crazy Crafters, and I was like, oh, I'll do a live on the weekend. And I woke up really sick on Saturday. I was like, oh no, I've got that nasty C word. That's, I've had it 3 times now, because that's what it felt like when I woke up, and I was like, no. But no, it was just like a 2-day thing, but I felt so crappy. So I thought I'll come on today, and I swear today, everyone, I had the world against me. It's still school holidays here, which I don't know if it's just Tasmania, because I think Victoria, the school's back, but this is our last week of school holidays, so the kids go back next week. But I have a love-hate relationship with school holidays, so I love that I don't have to do a school morning, but I miss my quiet time. So it has been really busy, but not busy, just I miss my quiet time. So yes, and today I swear I had a shower. I was like, oh, I'll go to my craft room, I'll do a craft video, and then visitors, and then Adam was home from work, and I was like, oh, I just want to go in my craft room and shut the door, and don't mind this ginormous plant in the background. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Does anyone know anything about monsteras? Because that is becoming the size of this room. It was in my bedroom, it's now moved in here, but it just keeps growing. That plant is humongous. It's like this, half the size of this room, I think, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that, because it is getting out of control. It used to be like a tiny plant, not super tiny, but not that big. It's huge. It is actually covering up and showing my lack of use of an exercise bike, because there is an exercise bike behind that plant that is not being used. So yes, anyway, what I came on to go, well, Megan, it's funny you say that, because Bruno actually said that his Monstera, is it Monstera or Monstera? His one, he can't keep one of those. He said that he has trouble with those. But yeah, mine just loves life, and I swear every week it has a new leaf. And I'm not very good with watering or keeping them very well at all. But that one loves me. I have heaps of Monstera cards to show too, but I have so much to share on my blog. I've been going crazy. Partly some of them were made too, and Megan, that card, the themed card, I made it, but I can't share it because it's for something. But the themed card, I can't even give a hint. I'll have to message you. Okay, so what I was going to do is come on and share what was in the box of goodies that arrived for me. It actually went on a little trip. So for those that don't know, I live in Tasmania, down the bottom of Australia. And so sometimes shipping can be a bit slow. It depends. Everything comes by road transport. And I had this order from Stampin' Up and it got stuck in a shipping container. Ooh, I can't wait. Yes, you too, Sue. Good to see you too. Hear from you. Yeah, it got stuck in a shipping container, and I think that a lot of the Tassie demos had the same issue because we all had a lot of orders we were waiting on. And I think it was because one of the sailings on the big red boat, I like to call it, got cancelled. So we were all waiting for ages, and it happened to be when the free shipping, a lot of our free shipping day orders were, I think, in this particular incident. So I was waiting for ages on this order to come, and it was like almost a month. And so I got really excited when this big box came. They're definitely not red, they're big brown boxes. So I have lots of new goodies here to share, and I thought I'd share it today because there's actually lots of stamps, and lots of these stamps would be 15% off today. So I thought I'll share with you what I got, and I also was really good, and I mounted my stamps, and I even got organised and put them all on magnet sheets today, or last night. So, which I've had 3 hours sleep because last night I went to bed at 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. this morning, and then my son Elijah got up at 3:30 with a nightmare. And so I think I got back to sleep for an hour, then got up again. So I've had 3 hours sleep, 3.5 hours sleep. But, so I'm visitors, 3.5 hours sleep. Oh, I need a holiday. But I've just been drinking lots of coffee. Okay, so I'll flip the camera. I'll share some products, and then I'm going to share a card I've kind of got in my head, and this scares me because I'm going to totally wing a card with you. And all I have done to prepare this card, this scares me, because if you're familiar with my cards, I tend to chuck a whole kitchen sink on them. So I'm going to have to try and not do that. But that's all I prepared. 5 ink pads. I think I'm going to need your help. In my head, I've kind of got an idea, but sometimes my head getting it onto paper can be really scary, and I don't often do wing it cards. So let's see how this goes. And I used to have a whole streaming set up, but now I've been really lazy. So let's try and flip this. And I'm going to apologise. I don't usually do streaming videos at night time. So this is going to be really, I don't have the best lighting in my craft room. Definitely not a lighting setup like some have. I've got one of those LED, what do you call them? LED craft lamps. Oh, Megan, look, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Jackie, I saw you did an order. Can't wait to see what you got. So speaking of, I think I briefly mentioned it, but there is a stamp sale today, and I should bring up, because now I flipped the camera, I can't see comments. So I'll flip it up on my screen. There is a stamp sale today, and it ends at midnight for us Aussies. So you've got till midnight. I don't know if that resolution's okay, but you know, we're just gonna have to wing it. Yes, so it ends at midnight, so there's still time to place an order. I've got an order sitting there. I just haven't decided yet what I 100% want. I know that I want the sea turtle set. I can't remember what it's called. It's not super new, but I've talked myself into it. Okay, so I'm going to fly through the stuff I've got in my box. If you haven't, by the way, got a catalogue, let me know if you want one and don't have a demo. I've put the link in the video description. So this is the catalogue that the products are from. Yes, so I popped the link in the description. I don't know if the see. So the stamp sale includes the, oh, did I say sea turtle? Because I named it correctly. It is called sea turtle. The stamp sale includes all the annual catalogue stamps, so not the online exclusives and not the host sets, but everything else is 15% off. So this is the stamp set I have been talked into. Well, not even talked into, I just keep seeing pretty stuff with it. The little turtles. It's so cute. It's like one of the reversible stamp sets, and I really, really want it. So that's 15% off. And the cool thing is, as a demo, you also get an extra discount on top of the 15% off. Another great reason to be a demonstrator. And did you know, I sound like an infomercial, did you know that if you join during a sale, you can add the items at the sale price to your starter kit? So you get to choose 200, now I don't know, I just remember this stuff, I hope I'm remembering it correctly, but you get to choose $235 of product for $169, but in that $235, you get the discounted stamp price, so you get more for your money. So even better reason. Right, so I was a bit late to the party with my annual catalogue stuff, just because I can't remember. Sometimes I take ages to decide on stuff too, but that's why I won't spend like ages going over it, because some of it you would have already seen. But yeah, I got the Gorgeously Made bundle because the colours, not necessarily, once you do the whole suite, and I apologise if I'm talking really fast, I laugh because my sister and I like, it's just our ADHD. I shouldn't make a joke if I actually do have ADHD, but it's, we talk so fast, especially when we get excited and passionate about something and crafting, well, you know. This here just has my heart. I love the notebook edge. I would buy these, you know, sometimes I would buy a die set just for one die, and that one has me. Now, I don't know if sometimes when I look at comments on my, computer, it doesn't also refresh comments, so hopefully. Yes, I would buy it for that, but I just love, it's only 5 dies, but all 5 of those dies are amazing. I love the text stamp, love it all, but that also goes with paper, so it's a whole suite. This paper is amazing, and this is where I probably should have done, I know, Narelle, I got it for that die too, and it reminded me of the die in the previous, I can't remember what one it was, but we had a notebook die originally, like somewhere in another one. So this paper, oh, I love the smell of new paper. This paper is like a ripped, torn sort of thing, and it looks like it's been, like that's embossed with like, actually I think it might be, because that's the timber embossing folder, and that looks like the Time Worn type. It's almost like they've used the Stampin' Up embossing folders. I don't know, maybe I'm just really late to the party, but it actually looks like, who knows, but really, really cool. So it actually looks like photographed paper that's all torn, and that's like the fern. Yeah, really cool. These would look really cool as scrapbook pages. And these are like those torn paper flowers. So it's actually like paper that they've created artwork and then photographed. So really cool. Love those colours. And this seems really bold, but you can just use little pieces of it. I was going to make a card with this suite tonight, but I've actually gone for something different. Even though I have no idea of what I'm doing, I do kind of know what stamp set suite I'm using. So this is really cool. It's like a ripped everything. I remember doing something like this in college. I love that. Even though it's subtle, still got that hint of bright. So yeah, this is a really cool suite, and I need to stop doing an orange so much, otherwise we'll be here for like 3,000 hours. Happiness Abounds had the spiral type die. That's right, Megan. That's the one I was thinking of. It reminds me of the game Yoshi's Crafted World. Now you've got me, Jackie. See, I don't... Is that like a... You'll kill me. I'm like, is that a vintage game? I haven't... Narelle, I'm disappointed. That's like... I don't know if that's Parakeet Party or if that's Lemon Lime Twix. See, I can't tell sometimes, but Lemon Lime Twist appears to be more, it's like darker, but more, it's got more of a, I don't know, yellowy tone, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's Lemon Lime Twist. Okay. So really cool. I love those papers. They're so bright and happy. I love it. So that's those papers. Speaking of, actually, I do want to say, because this reminds me, see how you can see the white center? It reminds me, I did actually get, hey Anita, how are you? Yes, I know. Oh, and here I am calling it a vintage game. Well, it goes to show, and my son is a gamer, and he keeps harassing me. In fact, like, he's out there doing something on the thing, and he keeps saying, Mum, when you come out, can you renew the Xbox Game Pass or something? I'm just disappearing in my craft room. See ya. So these are, what's that? Note of Navy, Lemon Lime Twist, Fresh Freesia, Berry Burst, and that looks like maybe Tahitian Tide. Did I guess it right? No, I did not. It's I don't know how to say this one. Azure Afternoon. Azure, I don't know. White center. So the cool thing about this one, and I think I just totally ripped into some just to have a look, is this has got like a white core. So when you tear it, it actually has the white core. So if you see our Stampin' Up paper, I need to have something a bit bright. That is like a very nice piece that seems like a waste to rip into. Okay, so here's some Floaty Flamingo. If I rip into this, it does not have a white core. So it's coloured all the way through with the same colour. Well, this one here has the white core. So that can be really, really fun to have as something different. You can still colour it, you can colour it with a different colour, or you can leave it white for that fun look as well. There's lots of things you can do with that. I actually love it. And it's got a really fun texture. It sort of reminds me of, this is like not a Stampin' Up product, but it reminds me of the old school Basil days, or I don't know, it's just fun. I love, we were talking about what we'd grab for free if we had like a minute to get something free from the Stampin' Up catalogue, what we'd grab, and I said DSP, DSP and specialty paper, because I love it. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Kathy. Not sure if you're, because my... Oh, no, Narelle, I knew what you were talking about. 3-week-old puppies. Puppies. You have more than one? Wow, you have your hands full. Okay, so then I got a couple of individual dies. So I got the patchwork pieces, and I haven't had time to do this, and I need to have a sip of coffee. Which is totally cold, but I don't care, because I can't remember the last time I had a proper hot coffee. So these here are the patchwork pieces dies, which do a cool background technique. I'm never going to get to crafting, so I need to be quiet. But they, page 55. So what I actually wanted to know with these ones was, so this is them used in the catalogue. So there's 2 different ones, which you probably can't see because of the reflection. But there is a way I can test, because my lovely upline, Kayla Bertucci, has, and I do have these handy because I find them super handy. And if you don't, I will do that in just 2 seconds, Emmeline. And I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I have the, my words are gone. Card, Megan, you need to use my, words. That's terrible. Card templates, that's what they're called, isn't it? You can actually buy these off her website. Look, I'm good. I even have the printout, so I don't need the words. And that's really rude because it'll give you the sizes. I can't share that. So these are the Kylie's card templates, and you can get them in imperial and metric. But I use these a lot because I find it handy to have them out and see different sizes and what size I will want to use. But what I wanted to know is this is a really faded piece of cardstock, is how big they are on a standard. Oh, that's actually really cool. So that is a really nice size, because that's our standard metric size card, as opposed to, wait for it, I do have an American size card. Look how old these templates are, because you can see how faded the cards are. Oh yeah, that's all right. See, theirs are a bit not quite like even. It's actually more, to me, it's actually better on our size cards. Interesting. See, I've just got to know these things. So it actually lines up really well. And I've got my grid paper on, what do you call it? Inches, but it's, what's that? 4 5/8 by 3 1/8. Not that's helpful if you don't do inches. But yes, I'm actually really happy with that, because that's what I wanted to know. Sue, I agree, her templates do make it really easy, and because I do a lot of tutorials every month, I find it really easy when I'm writing tutorials to see between the two. So I find that really easy, but I also find it easy just as a personal card maker. So definitely, I think they're like $5 Australian. Definitely grab them. I think it's just KylieBertucci.com, and she's got them in her store. So really, really handy to have, because when I'm crafting also, like I will go in, let's find an example. Like I want to try a new size and not stick to my, I used to stick to the same layout all the time, or the same, what do you call it, size and layers is what I mean. But I might mix it up and try something different for a layer. So what I'll do is I'll grab the templates out and muck around sticking different sizes on my card and trying to work out something a little bit different. So that's a good way to test out, you know, different sizes that you might want to use for your card. I need to know what puppies. 10-week-old staffies. I had a staffy. Emmeline, I need to get to your question. These here, and I know that they've changed the name. I thought they had it printed on them. The Cropper Hopper, but I think they've changed the name to Kosher Creations. I feel like they have. And I know that they're on Amazon. And I feel like you're not in Australia though. So what I might do is, oh, you should see my desk. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. I will just quickly, because I know that I have them in my list. So while I'm quickly packing these away, I can load it. I know they used to be a lot cheaper and a lot easier to get than what they are now too. Like everything, they've become more expensive and harder to get. I swear that's pretty much everything these days. Whoopsie. Okay, so these are the other dies that I grabbed. Sorry, I just got really excited. So I'm so glad that you guys can see this. I've had a missing die forever. Like, I'm not joking, and I just gave up on this die. I thought, you know what? When those dies retire, I'm just not going to be able to sell them to anyone because one of them's missing. I don't know where it's gone. It's just gone into the abyss. Well, you know where it is? It's in the back of this, and I found it with you guys. It has been missing for over a year. Wow. Wow. It's from such a vital die set too. It's the Stitch, oh no, what are they called? I don't know. I can't remember. But that is my missing die. How on earth is it in here? Because it's still a current die set. Makes no sense for it to be in there. Wow. Wow. I am so glad you guys saw that with me. Okay, so I don't know how well I'm going to go, but, and do you know what I like about these building flowers is that I don't think any of these flowers, and promise that the person, if they're watching this video, that pointed out that my pansies were upside down, I promise I'm laughing. I think it's funny, so please don't think I was offended. I thought it was funny and made me laugh. These flowers I don't think have an upside down. Well, I'm pretty sure they don't. But these flowers, if you see the catalogue and the back of the catalogue, these are the flowers that pretty much feature as the main, well, there's also cheerful daisies on here. I think, is it just, yeah, I think it's just cheerful daisies. But I'm really, really excited to have a play with these. So they're like a builder die. They're probably something you want to have a bit of a play with, and probably a bit more patience. I don't know. Sometimes I do this when I'm in the right mood and I'll go over the top and, hey Glenda, I know. And when I went to do Facebook Live today, it had all changed and I was going a bit crazy, but I'm glad to be back. It has been a long time. I plan to do a bit more now. Just had a long I can't even say that word. Hopefully you'll see a bit more of me. Yes, so that's a huge die set. Definitely well worth it. It doesn't go with a stamp set. It's by itself. So you may miss it because the only way you'll actually see that die set is by looking in the back. And that's why a lot of people probably don't notice it, because it's literally just in the back under the dies. And it's featured so well in the catalogue. It's such a pretty set. But there's definitely a lot of people featuring it. So you'll hear probably a lot of people talking about it. I think that might have been the only dies that I had that were by themselves that weren't with a bundle. Okay, hurried along, Kayla, honestly. This is the boy set, and you know, I went on my blog, and I don't do really many boy masculine cards, and the last 3 blog posts I looked at and thought, wow, they're actually like kind of boy masculine cards. And then I have to make another one, probably that you'll see maybe Friday. And I thought, oh, I'm actually kind of scaring myself. But this one doesn't just have to be boy masculine, and the theme I'm making it for Friday is not really boy masculine. Well, it will be, but it won't be. It's not actually a boy masculine thing. But this one has a die set, and I definitely recommend getting this even if you don't necessarily want it for the astronaut, because it has the coolest circle dies, and we lost our layering circle dies. So great circle dies, awesome. I saw a really cool card, I can't remember where, I probably saved it, with these embossing, like these don't cut, these are just the embossing circles. And I just loved it. I don't know why, something just grabbed me about it. Normally I wouldn't probably get a bundle like this with the astronauts. I have a boy, but he's more into the gaming, and not super into this kind of thing, but I actually loved it. I just thought it was really cool, and I love the like I'm a sentiment person. You can win me over with the sentiment, and I loved that if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have an entire galaxy. So if you get a card from me, don't be surprised if it's got a soppy sentiment, because I love them. And let's face it, I'll give you a card because I like it, not because you like it. I'm just kidding. So that one, and that one is a sweet. And do you know I had this box? I knew that I was sick because I got a box delivered and I didn't open the paper for 4 days. Who doesn't do, what kind of crafter does that? So I actually only opened this last night. But this paper is amazing. It's so bright. It's like the galaxy paper. Look how bright that is. So cool. The person you want to check out if you want inspiration with this suite is Tammy White. She has done some magnificent stuff with this paper. And by the way, those circle dies are sized to cut out these planets. Really cool. And favourite colour. Love it. Love this one too. Love it. I love that paper so much. So that one is part of the suite. And I did have another, there is another part of the suite, but I already have it. In fact, rather than pull it out, I'll just see if I can quickly come across it. It's the holographic specialty paper. So it's got a really cool holographic shine to it. I don't know if I can, oh no, there we go. It's this really cool holographic foil. So the cool things I've seen with it is where people actually stamp the astronaut in StazOn onto the foil, or they heat emboss, I think, the astronaut onto it. So I want to play around with a bit of that. It looks really super cool. And that's the stargazing suite. So that one is going to be super fun. And this one here is an online exclusive. So this one has just gone live. So for those that don't know the online exclusives, they are just periodically released, or actually they're not periodically. They're every 3 months, I think. And they are limited editions, so only while stocks last. They can't say how long they'll be there. There's no exact 100% guarantee of their availability, but this is one of them. In fact, I've actually got one on the way. I got the trucking along bundle, which is shipping to me. Last I saw it was in Canberra, but that one has been selling like hotcakes in the US. So some of them sell out, some of them may stick around for a bit longer. There's no guarantee. Oh, that would be beautiful, Anita. Anita used the holographic paper to make scooters for her grandson when he won the selection to Worlds. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, Vicky, that sounds fun. I need to do I need to get back into scrapbooking. I keep saying it, and I need to do it. I'd love to do some live scrapbooking. So anyway, this is the Timeless Charm. So it comes, this is the one I saw myself playing with. I know a lot of you have probably seen the sleigh, open sleigh I think it's called, but that's not as much my thing. I'd rather play with the flowers. So it comes with some beautiful dies as well. I love the open leaves, and I love this die here. So that's the Timeless Charm. And if you haven't, these are quite old. I need to renew my pockets, but I forget they're totally Tiffany pockets. And I just put them on these because I find it easier than pulling them in and out of those other ones. But I thought I'd play with that. The other, oh no, that's not an online exclusive. I was going to say I have already played with one, but no, that's an early release. Ouch! I can honestly vouch for that, Anita, because I have broken my tibia. I broke it when I was 19 and had to have screws in my tibia. But that was from crashing a scooter, as in a Vespa. Ouch. This one is adorable. The Zany Zoo. And I reckon you've probably seen lots of stuff with this. Now I've got to find... The dies make the cutest cards as well. So I love, I think, is this a llama? It's not an alpaca. Like, I probably should know the difference. Llama, I think it's a llama. What is the difference? I'm not even going to ask that question. I probably should Google it. They're both curly, woolly things. And then the turtle. Do you know, I'm always trying to work out all the animals from Stampin' Up, all these cutesy little animals. So we've got, no, I'm not even going to try and work it out live. But yeah, really, really cute. I love them. And then you've got these little dies which make, so I think they cut out all of these ones, as well as there's a little curtain, and this scallop piece would be great to use just on cards in general. But I think these little curtain tie backs look like sausages, and there's lots of little random pieces in here, but basically you can make a stage curtain. So really adorable. But this is actually part of a suite as well, so it has some paper. Oh, ouch, Anita. That sounds horrible. Mine was like, what am I now, 33. I was 19, so yes. Not fun. So this has paper. Speaking of scooters, that's my favourite. because I just love the fox on the scooter. I used to have a pink scooter. I gave it up after I had that accident. But I love this one. It's kind of all like the rollerblades. I also broke my arm twice doing that. So me and wheels don't mix. But yeah, really cute. And I love the backs of these patterns are black and white patterns. So then we've got like little parties, there's a little koala. Isn't that cute? We've got the black and white stars. And then this one's kind of got, isn't that cute? Like the little sloth doing the meditation. Really adorable. And then there's some musical. And then some dancing and some outdoorsy ones. You've done some adorable stuff with it. No, sorry. I've seen her, Mercer's cards are amazing and she's done some really cute stuff with that. Okay, so I'm trying to keep an eye on the time, so I'm going to keep it going. This stamp set here, I wanted to get this because Martin Stone has done some adorable stuff with this and sold me on it. So the host set, so you can't buy this, you have to, well, you have to spend over $250 and buy it as part of your, or purchase it with your Stampin' rewards. So once you spend $250 or more, you earn Stampin' rewards and you can choose to spend those. And then this is part of a host stamp set, so it's a host exclusive. And I just loved it. I loved what he did with it. And so I wanted to grab that after I saw some amazing things done with that. I was just sold. So really, really cute set. Can't wait to have a play with that. Let's see what I do. This one here, oh my gosh, it's old, but I just, I don't know, I just needed selling on it maybe. Who knows? But I was away a fair bit also with the mini, what was this one? The mini catalogue was, yeah, I think it was. And I was so busy and not really here much. And so I didn't buy too much of this catalogue. And yeah, so I didn't get it. But then I keep wanting it. I keep seeing more done with it. So I finally got it. Which, by the way, this you can buy 10% off today or until midnight. Which usually this does not come as a bundle anymore, by the way. But say one of the new ones that comes as a bundle, you can buy it. It's better to buy it separately today because it's 15% off. So rather than buy it as a bundle, you're actually better to buy it separate and get the stamp set cheaper. But yeah, I can't wait to have a play. I love this one too. I love that one even by itself without this bundle. There's lots of cute ones and those adorable hearts. I love the shape of those ones. Really cute. And then this one here, I was sold on this one. I just saw some more adorable work from even Patty Bennett. Patty Bennett coloured this one really beautifully using some different colours for the lemonade and doing, was it limeade and strawberry squash, but really beautiful designs where she also coloured after she'd stamped it with the watercolour pencils, which I love that idea. I think Jay Soriano really made that a thing as well, showing that technique. Hey Karen, how are you? Gosh, it must be getting to bedtime where you are. I'm no good with time zones though. So I love this and I love the fonts in this one too. So I got that one. I'm just showing quickly the order I got. It took ages to come here because it got it went on its merry way on a little trip. And then I finally got this one. It took me a while to work this one out, to be honest. I love all the sentiments, but I couldn't work out all these little bits. There's a lot of dies going on, and to be honest, when there's a lot of dies or something, I need to sit there and have a bit of a workout to what's going on. I didn't actually realise that they all layer together with these rectangles to make a really cool layered effect. So I can't wait to actually have a play with this. I love the sentiments. There's such a big variety of sentiments in there. I think this, even just the stamp set, is a great one, a great basic to have really, because there's sort of something there for most things. Yeah, so I loved that one. And I love the dies as well. And I love that it comes with these little florals down here. Oh, that's not too bad. I was trying to work out a good time today that would work well for a phone call that was suitable for Australia, the US and the UK. And that was interesting. I think the best time I came up with was 7 a.m. in the morning. 7 a.m. in the morning for me. That's early for me, but it's sort of the only in between. Sketch plaid. I featured this on my blog this week. So this was, I featured with my Global Design Project card, using the bundle that I'm about to share as well. So this one is one of the new background stamps, and I use this with my blending brushes to add more than one colour, which actually I do have this piece in front of me too. So this is where you can add the blending brushes and get more than one colour onto the background there. So that one's a fun one. I love background stamps. I generally have to have them all. Can't help myself. Oh, now I can't pick it up. And this is the other one that's featured on this card. I did get the Little Dreamers bundle. So I don't actually often go for baby sets, but something about this little, and I also have a project in mind for this one. So you will see something, but it's in the works, with the little lion and the little elephant. I love elephants. I'm always drawn to elephants, but I love the little sentiments. I especially love A Star Is Born. And those little, this little piece here cuts out all those little stars, which would be perfect for shaker cards. Really, really cute. And I love the clouds with the stitch detail around the edge. And that's what I use for my little lion card. And I like to make matching envelopes when I make my cards. They're all ready to go when I need to use them. So that's that one. And then I got this one, which I think is sold out currently in Australia, but I got this, and Tammy White, I shouldn't watch her videos. I really shouldn't, because she enables me to buy stuff. She made a really cool carousel card, and I could not help myself after that. I had to have it. And so I just think I need to ban myself or block her channel. I am just kidding, but she just has a way of making things, like doing something different with things, and I just loved it. So I need to, now the mission is I have to use it, because I do this and then I sit it. It's like the Pinterest pin that you pin and never do it. Megan, ink the background stamp with the blending brush. I did. So I just inked it up and with the blending brush. And then I actually sit the paper right down on the background, because now we don't have a Stamparatus. We do, but I have two Stamparatuses, but you can still use your Stamparatus, absolutely. It probably is easier in your Stamparatus, but you can also do it without one, which is what I wanted to show. So I put my stamp on an F block, and then I actually have this handy dandy Stamparatus tool, which I got from a lady. She is she's Australian, which you can run over the top really easily. But I forget, it's on my page, I did share her. Oh yeah, you'll have to show me, Megan. The Happy Mail sentiment, I got that ages ago. I can't even remember where it's from. I usually add it to all my cards so that when I send them in the mail. And then I got the Earth, I can never say this, earthen textures, which I have been doing for the upcoming Global Creative Project tutorial features this, and I love this die. This die, oh, it's just beautiful. And these embossing dies are becoming quite the thing now, and that features paper too, which this is something I did open my box and get straight into, because I did have a tutorial due. So you can see I used heaps of the paper for my tutorial. Oh my goodness. No, actually I think I chopped some off. So, no, I think I did. So I love that. I think this is pretty peacock. And then I love that one. So I have used... I didn't use heaps of DSP on my card though. Oh, got some stuff in there. But this is actual pottery that's been... Hi, Lisa from the USA. What are you, 16 hours behind? So what is it, like in the morning still there? And this one's really cute, and it looks really cute when you die cut a pot out of it. I can't show you the card I made with this one yet because it is for, well, I can't show you at all. Unless you purchase the tutorial next month, or if you're in Australia, shop with me and you'll get it for free. I just love that one. So cute. This is a bit out of my comfort zone, I'll be completely honest, because I don't generally use browns or like earthy colours, but I'm going to challenge myself. I do love the stamp set though. I want to challenge myself to do, because I actually find that when I do challenge myself, I sometimes make some of the things I like the most. So we'll see. It also comes with this ribbon, which I love this ribbon. So this is really cool. It's like a hessian. Do you call it a hessian? It's just called natural ribbon, but it's really, really cool. Hi Kay. 5 a.m. Wow, I can't talk. That was me this morning. I'm like 5 a.m. but that was me this morning. Yes, early. And then I got some of this ribbon, which is the gold and silver ribbon. So it's just a thin ribbon, and I got that from the online exclusives range because I quite like having gold and silver as a good basic. Great one to have. Tie a really good thin bow. Don't know if it'll fray. That's something I've got to try. And now I'm going to spill it all over my desk. But yeah, that's part of the online exclusives range. So once again, you never know how long these ones are going to stick around. So when you see things in the online exclusives range, which you won't see in the catalogue, by the way, you can only see those online in my online store. Now I don't know what I'm going to say. Yes, you have to go online and see if they're available because, yeah, we don't know how long they'll be. Then I got these. I didn't like these when I first saw them. I'm not an oval person. But then I saw them used with the cheerful daisies. And I don't know, they grew on me. So, plus I'm a bit of an embellishment and designer through paper hoarder. So... I need to be on that show. No, I just, I feel like that I've just got to have options, but I think they would look cute in the centre of flowers. I don't know what I've got against ovals. I just don't tend to go for ovals in general, but I think I am overlooking them, so I wanted to give them a go. And yeah, I'm being lazy now. And you do not want to see the pile behind me. I've left one sweet for last because it's the one I want to use. This one is the Inked Botanicals. So this one goes with a bundle that's on its way. So this one's, I wasn't sure about this, but I think it's going to be cute. So this one's a 6x6. So the colours are kind of like your Lost Lagoon, yellows, Calypso corals. So I'm going to give that one a go, and I'm just speeding through now because otherwise. And this one, I won't show you the whole thing because these were all in the DSP sale, by the way, so that's why there's so many. This is the Glorious Gingham, which was Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel. Sounds like bushel. Isn't there a tea like that? Bushel's tea. Lemon Lime Twist, Pecan Pie, and Pretty Peacock. So this looks like your gingham tablecloth. So I just thought this would look cute with that, so refreshing with the lemonade to make like a picnic rug. I actually love pecan pie. It's quickly become one of my faves. Almost there. This one I had to have. This is the Delightfully Eclectic paper. This is just so me. It's got the cute swans. I don't know, it reminds me of like fashion fabric or something. So So this is a huge pack, by the way. So it's a bit pricier. I think it's like $40 something or maybe nearly 50. But it's well worth it because you get tons. This would be great if you're a scrapbooker as well. I love this pretzel paper, which I have a stamp set on its way with a pretzel in it. So I thought that'd be cool. Good stripes. This one I've seen lots done with this with the typewriter set. Love it. I love that you can spell different things with that. Really cool. I love that side. It's one of my faves. This one works with the Inked Botanicals punch. There's a little punch that does punch out this shape and that shape. So you can, I think that's the purpose of this paper, is that it kind of coordinates with lots of things in the catalogue. So it doesn't coordinate with one thing. This side has got me though. I love that side. And this coordinates with the Cheerful Daisies. I love that side, but I also love that side with the lemons. And this one's like a Misty Moonlight. Looks like it coordinates with something, but I can't think of what. Maybe the earths and textures. Love that side. Cool. Love those strawberries. Oh, love the boldness of that yellow too. And some beautiful fresh freesia. You could make a whole mini book out of this stuff. Yeah, so that's really cool. That's the Delightfully Eclectic. I'm totally going to have a massive cleanup after I'm done. Okay, so the last thing I've got to show you. Have you not seen those papers either, Narelle? You would do amazing things with that. So the last thing I've got to show you, actually, this doesn't go with it, but it does. That makes no sense, but it really looks cool with it. Is the Exposed Brick 3D embossing folder. So it's kind of like our new brick, but it's got some like cool bits. I have made a card with this sweet, actually I've made 2 cards, no 1 card. But I can't show you. That's really rude. I'm sorry, I've made a card that I can't show you. You will see it soon. It's the Let's Go Shopping bundles. This is from the Lay Shop Suite, and I don't know if I've said that correctly. So it's got a stamp set, and it's got some dies, and it's like the trendiest suite ever. Oh, hi Nicolette. Yes, I know, I popped on randomly because I got a big box of goodies that finally came, and I thought I'd make a card. I'm going to make a... You tend to just buy the stamp sets. Well, how do you not buy designer series paper? I don't know how you cope. Or embellishments, they're my favourites. Yes, so I'm freaking out because I've just sat that die there, and that's the missing die. I feel like I need to blue tack it to the wall. So they're the beautiful dies, and this is the paper. This paper is amazing. Narelle, this paper is amazing. You need to buy paper. So this one has the shops. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a die. Some of these dies coordinate. So I'll put this up. I'll put the dies here. So you've got some shops, and then, oh, that's like a Misty Moonlight, balmy blue maybe? I don't know. And then there's some really cute like ice cream, bread, forks. Is this ramen? I think that's what. And then there's a little Stony Road. This is like the shops in mini size, miniature shops. And then, oh, isn't that beautiful? That would look cute as a slimline card. Just cut across there. Really cute. And then this one, I think maybe that. Am I doing it the wrong way? I don't know if they fit. Who knows? But that little sign. Yes, the die cuts out that little sign, definitely. I can never work out these matchy-matchy. Oh, wow. You are a paper hoarder. Yeah, I always sit here and try and work out what die goes with what, and it takes me forever. Some people can just match them right away. But yes, lots of shops, you can fussy cut them. I love them. The bookshop's probably my favourite, although there is an art shop. And, oh, isn't that cute? Although this, I don't know, this is probably my favourite piece because I love that flower. There's little paint tubes and books. So I am a book nerd, or a bookworm, I don't know. So I love books. So that one has got me. And the yellow, I love that yellow. Yes, so I think actually there is a, which one's the art shop? Yeah, this one here, the big tall one. So that's the paint shop. And there is actually a, the other thing that coordinates I already had, which was the loose silver sequins. No, I just don't want to drop them, but these are adorable. Yes, really cute. That's a great idea, Jackie. You purpose that paper. So I'm going to make a card, and I have no idea. As I said to you, this is my plan. And see, those colours they do not go with those papers at all. So my head, I can quickly show you though, because I thought, oh, I've got them out. So a couple of those things, these, if you haven't seen on my blog, these are a couple of the cards I have been making that I have shared. I did a couple of cards I shared with the Dainty Delights. So this was using the Bright and Beautiful DSP and the Dainty Delights. Now I've got to remember these names off the top of my head, so please forgive me if they're wrong. It's a bit curled up there. And then I did a little case of using this Sweetest, I think it's called Sweetest Cherry. I did use this a little bit, went on a little rampage with the Sweetest Cherry because my box of new stuff didn't arrive for a while, so I used a fair bit of the stuff I already had, which was kind of good actually, because I'm hearing you with all the hoarding. So the fact that my newer stuff didn't arrive was good because it challenged me with the design teams I'm on to actually think outside the box and use some of the stuff I already had. So yes, I did a couple of these cards using some of the sets I already had. And I also, oh, this one's funny. So if you did see she's probably left now. I don't know why I just thought of this, but this is the paper storage. This is what I talk so much. This is the paper storage envelopes. I literally had them up on the other screen. This is the funny card where I was talking about upside down pansies. And I actually turned two around. I've kept one the wrong way because I was showing my mum. And I was laughing and I made a little bit of so I'm one of those people that has to have something to remember something by. And so now how I've remembered the way that pansies go, and the meme on Instagram that I've used to remind myself is, oh my gosh. I posted a picture on Instagram, laughing about it, and said it about the upside down pansies. And now how I've reminded myself is that the 3 boobs go at the bottom and 2 boobs go at the top. Because honestly, if I don't make a joke of it and remind myself, I will forget. So anyway, this one here I've left. I can actually turn it around the proper way. Maybe I should actually send the card to someone that will think it's funny and appreciate the upside down pansy, because it would be funny. But I had a bit of a giggle because when someone told me, I was like, oh wow, do pansies actually have a right and a wrong way? I would have no idea. I'm definitely not a gardener. And just a bit of artistic expression. And this one here I did for the Fab Insta Hop, where we were using, I think it was all about flowers, and I used my wedding bouquet from when I got married, and I used that as inspiration. So I used the Fab, I can't remember the name of this bundle, but yeah, I used that as inspiration with a bit of Lost Lagoon. So yeah, that was a bit of fun to make, that one. And then I don't think I can share that one because that's for a tutorial. This is how I get in trouble. I just share stuff. Pansies look like the little grumpy men bonnets with beard. They do. And this one is the Sweet Citrus. I can't remember what I made this for. I I do too many challenges and too many different things, but yes, that was a bit of fun to make. Actually, that was casing Kylie Bertucci and Louise Sharp. That's what that was for. It was for the Global Design Project 400th challenge. And then I just made this one for the TGIF challenge, which was a sketch. So it's fun to play with the monkeys. And this is what I mean about masculine cards. There's like 3 in a row because these 2 I would consider to be kind of masculine. And then there was another one. Oh, the pirate ship. So I was like, wow, okay, maybe I'm turning into like doing masculine cards. And then this is the typewriter I was talking about. So this is the typewriter set. All of these are 10% off, by the way, these stamp sets, only until midnight. And then this one here is the shaker card. And this one had a lot of comments. People liked the shaker card. The chalkboard easel was inspired by Verena Shapiro, and I hope I said her name right. She's on the artisan design team, and I made it into a shaker card. And the whole theme was based upon the Stampin' Up! Brights colour family, which definitely Brights is my favourite. Also the disco ball paper, because I can't go without that. And then this here is I made this, oh goodness, a couple months ago. It was just a quick and simple note card using the craft note cards and the alphabet a la mode dies and the Cheerful Daisies stamp set. And that one I demoed at a demonstrator event here locally. And I'm not going to bother putting that back in the bag. So they were just a couple of, oh, and there's that one. This one was inspired by Kylie Henshaw, who's Hello Crafter on Instagram. And this was using Brights, I think Brights coloured paper strips with that cute Crafting With You set. Really, really cute. So yes, there are a couple, I just grabbed a couple of the sets that I had, or the cards I had made that I knew were semi-current before I went live, so I could show you a little bit of what I've been up to. Okay, so let's decide. I don't want to make a card that's going to take 3,000 hours, so I'm going to decide what I was thinking. Let's pull the thought process together. What I was thinking is using this paper and to not, I'm going to stamp but not stamp too much. So I want to do some cut out, and I cannot use too much of this paper because I've got a stamp cam coming up, which I included. That's why I'm going to feature this, because I want to talk about it. I have got a Le Shop. I'm going to say Le Shop because I don't think you say Les Shop. Sounds like let's go shopping. Le Shop. If someone knows French, they can correct me. I've got a stamp camp coming up with who was on here before, May Soiree. She's one of the other contributors as part of the design team with the lovely Tracy Held and Julia Quinn. So we're putting together a stamp camp, which is on, now I've got to like pull and make sure I give you all of the correct dates and details because I don't want to give you all the wrong information. So it's on August the 26th, and registration closes on August the 5th, but there's actually 3 options to register. So you can purchase the suite through me if you want to. Buy that through me, and you get full access to the PDF and the stamp camp for free. And if you do that, you have, as an additional thank you for doing that, you can purchase a supply kit with the retail value of $55 for just $30, which will include all of the supplies to make all 8 cards, which includes 4 fun folds for just $30, which includes postage. Or option 2, maybe you already have the bundle, you want to use something different, or you're a demonstrator that you want to purchase a bundle yourself. You can purchase a supply kit, which is the one I mentioned before, and a product share, which includes a quarter pack of this paper, some of the sequins, as well as the, now I've got to remember all of the, anyway, it's all written down on the, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I've included the link above it. It's got all the bits as well as the supply kit. That's $70, which includes postage. Or option 3, you can actually just purchase the online access, which includes the content on the day, so you can come join in, get the PDF and all the live content for $22 Australian. And you can do that wherever you are in the world. So that's all the details. I included the link above, so you can absolutely join us. But that's all using this suite, so I'm super keen for that. Now I've got to decide, do I want the art store? Who thinks we should do an art shop? I really love those Chinese lanterns. That's what they're called, Chinese lanterns. I think I should do... Oh, this is like decisions. I think I'm going to. Okay, so yes, it's going to be totally fun. I'm just going to chop because otherwise we'll be here all night. So I'm going to chop a couple of the stores. So these ones don't have matching dies. These ones you do have, and don't throw away these bits because you can use them. So I know that I want at least 2 shops. Now these aren't going to be too hard to fussy cut because they've got pretty straight lines. I'll move all that out of the way. So I'm going to do a background, which I'm going to use some blending brushes, which is that was what was in my head. And that's why I pulled out those colours. So I pulled out some Lemon Lolly. I knew that I wanted Lemon Lolly and some Flirty Flamingo and Bubble Bath. But I wasn't 100% sure on the other colours. So I think I also pulled in some Daffodil Delight and Calypso Coral just in case. They were kind of my in-between colours, which I have to say, I am not really a super pink person. And Bubble Bath, when I saw that got released, I wasn't like wowed, but I used it the other day. And I actually have to say, I'm quite liking it. I don't like pinks. Blushing Bride, well, I have to say I don't think I really ever used that colour. Blushing Bride just did not get used in this craft room. I did not like it. So, who here likes fussy cutting? I find that when I ask that question, I get about an even response. It makes me nervous that I'm crafting without a plan. Do you know, I just made a card and it took me, no word of a lie, 2 days to finish it. But I was a bit sick and it's more of what I would call a complicated, well, I thought it was complicated. It's a lot of fine, oh, good. Oh, are you serious, Narelle? Blushing Bride was disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. No, we all have our favourites. I just couldn't use Blushing Bride. I don't know. There was something about it. I just couldn't. I'm not really a light pink person though. Yes, I love fussy cutting. Vicky, that is awesome. I could take a whole packet. Like I could take this whole packet of designer series paper and go and binge watch Netflix. I've done that before and then got to the end of a catalogue and realised that I haven't used any of the fussy cutting pieces. Okay, so there's the 2, and then I think what I'm going to do is cut, because I know that I want at least 2, but I don't know how many are going to fit. So what I'm going to do is get out a piece of, do you know that this is still Whisper White? That's how many that's how much of a stash I had of it, of paper, because I haven't had to order any Whisper White yet. This, can I just say something? So the scoring blade is so annoying on this trimmer. I don't know if you can see that. So this, you flip it over, it comes out. Now, on the online exclusives release, Stampin' Up did actually just release some scoring blades in a pack of 2. I think they're $10.50. The cool thing about that is it's important to have spares in case you lose those. And I need to clean my trimmer because this, it needs a clean. Because I reckon if I drop that on the floor, my dog will eat it. Or would pinch it anyway. that I think is just going to be the piece that I'm going to work with. So then I know that I must not make this card go for a million years long. I wonder if I should have one of those little side shops rather than cut out a whole new one. Sure, it's got a better name than side shop. So I don't think there's a different option other than there is a whole other sheet of shops. There's a plant shop. I'll try the clothing shop and then I'll see. If I don't like that, I'll go to the plant shop. Oh, Rococo Rose was nice. A lot of people liked that colour too. I did see someone make a card today too with a nice colour combo, and that was Fresh Freesia and Moody Move. That was really pretty. Okay, so that's kind of the basis of my shop lineup. And then, so you kind of get to see a live process of how I think about a card, and you may want to scream at the computer because sometimes watching me craft can probably be frustrating because I'm extremely overthink my things a lot. So I think I'm gonna have it on a layer of white, maybe. Okay. I just threw a scrap at my computer without thinking of why I just did that. Okay, so that's going to be the basis of the card. Okay, so then I know that I want, look at my blending brushes. I need, it's because they all touch each other in this thing. I need the blending brush storage. Okay, so I need maybe this. And then I need some pink. Pink. That's going to go well. They are actually just very stained, to be honest. Okay, I think I might start with my Flirty Flamingo. And my Flirty Flamingo ink pad actually needs upgrading. So it's very old and it's looking a bit sad in the middle. So I'm gonna just start inking up. Oh my gosh, I just go quiet when I'm ink blending. It's like a very stressful, strenuous task to think about this. I'm already thinking ahead about what I'm putting on this card. I'm thinking, those sequins. Okay, now the bubble bath. Okay. Jackie, what stamp sets did you order? If you say all of them. Probably going a bit heavy-handed with this colour. Oops, that's a bit much. Really having to build up this colour, or maybe I'm just not looking at it correctly. Mind you, I tend to add a lot of colour on things when I really don't need to. Let's add a bit more down here. 15 sets, wow. Here I am trying to cull my 5 down to 3. Mind you, I did just do a big order, so, and I still have one on the way. So if I'd known there was going to be I've got a big patch here, but there's going to be a house over there, so that's okay. Do you know, I found with blending brushes, I need to let it settle sometimes because it does actually. Oh, you got the I've got the map one, and I haven't played with it yet, so I'm keen to try the map because I still haven't had a play. Okay, I think I've got a bit of crushed curry on this blending brush, so I want to just give that a bit of a clean off. I can't wait to see what you make with them. Okay, let's hope for the best. I hate it when I start blending. Actually, what am I doing? I was going to start with Lemon Lolly. I actually love Lemon Lolly. It's quickly become one of my new favourites. And the other day, Bruno called it Post-it Note Yellow, and now I can't unsee that. I don't know if I like the bubble bath. Oh well, we'll see. We'll give it a minute. Patience, Kayla, patience. Might have to go back in with a heavier hand. Although that is what I like about using blending. You can go back and add more okay, I'm just going to leave it alone. It shall do. I wonder if I should do some ink splattering. Oh, what? I cannot believe your move has been delayed again. How? Oh, I would be going mental. Absolute mental. I think this is water. I hope this is water. I am going to spritz and hope. Oh no, that looks to be water. I'm just taking, because I had a, what do you call this thing? A Stampin spritzer there. I just wanted to put some water over the top. So I'm just want to. Okay. Goodie-o, goodie-o. Yes, that looks good on the white. That is something I do to every card. I'm still going to drink my cold coffee. I don't even know how long I've been live. An hour. Oh, wow. And what? We're up to the background of one card. I do like to talk. Okay. But hey, it's been a while. Oh my gosh, I should start a new series. I can be like, I can see if I can do speed, what is it? Like speed, can't be speed scrapping, what is it? Oh no, because I can do that in a reel and pretend it's me doing it quickly. Okay, I just added that to my, oh, maybe I should have done that. No, okay, well, seriously. Oh no, I don't need to, because that's got a, that already has a straight edge. Oh gee. Oh, I actually like it with those colours. You know, they don't match the this suite at all, but they're really cute. Then I think I might add, I don't know if I need like an inch. I'm going to cut an inch. And then, and this is how bad my desk has got. I just lost the complete arm of my trimmer. You do not want to see how dirty the track of this is. Hopefully that is the right size. I don't know if I need it or not, but maybe like, I'm going to lose my flirty flamingo though if I have it that wide. I was just thinking it kind of looks like a pebbled, a little pebbled street, doesn't it? But then I feel like they need to sit up higher if they're on a pebbled street. This one could be, yes, it needs to probably be a bit thinner. Do you enjoy my talking to my, like, this is literally the conversation I have with myself while I craft. I do it all the time. Or to the dog. Yes, I know, Jackie. I'd be, yeah, using some choice language, probably. Oh yeah, that's a bit cute with that little pebbled little stone pathway thing. Okay, so I might do a little pot, and then what else have we got in this paper? Really going for the DSP today. And hey, it means that you don't have to watch me Stampin colour or anything like that. There's a little chalkboard easel that would be cute. I'm just going to be careful how much I chop into because I need it. Okay, I think I might do one of the little one of those, and I wonder if this little pot, it does have a die, and I think that cuts out too, so I need to sit this paper off there now, I think. Okay, so what I might do is actually stick this down. Something that I'm really terrible for is getting to the, I will cut out a million things and then I will get to the end of a card. Actually, something I love to do on my cards is going to be bother if I leave it too much longer. I wonder if I love to spritz. Someone asked me what this was the other day. So spritzing, I had this question, I think it might have been on a demonstrator page, is when you get the marker cap and the brush tip end and just flick it in the cap. I love to do this. I do it to every card. It's Dina Recal's fault. I'm just blaming it on her. just going to add it before I add this little bit of pattern paper. Okay. I wonder if I should put the houses on some 3D. I'll have a think for a moment. I need my little baby machine. I've been so lazy, I've got no desk room, so my baby machine has been on the floor. You can actually buy this little baby blue machine is actually available to buy if you didn't know. It's not in the catalogue, but you can actually buy the little baby blue machine. I believe it's $110. It is in the online exclusive section, I think. They were there left over from, was it earlier this year, I think? So Stampin' was so kind as to put them online for everyone to purchase. I hope that's lined up correctly. Just thought that would be a little bit cute. There. Now, you know, that would be cute too. This is what happens when Kayla gets a little bit excited, but that would be cute in black. Okay, let's speed cut out a few little pieces. And then I've lost my scissors. Oh, there they are. We'll cut out one of them, and then we won't do one of them. That's just a bit silly. I'll cut out a couple of little elements and then we can decide what we want to use. Okay, so I want one of them, and then what green do we want? It's got to be a fun green, doesn't it? What do you classify fun green? Not that green, no. Do you know, I feel like some cards call for a bright green. There's a green for everything, I think. Although I've been really loving shaded spruce lately. I think that's got a touch of shaded spruce in that pot plant. But it's also got granny apple green. I don't know. I feel like I should. I think this is the longest bit of me making a card, is me embellishing a card. This is when Kayla tries to add everything. Calm it down, calm it down. Do not need to add everything to your card. Oopsie. I still have to be able to have time to get off here, make myself a coffee, and go and finalise my Stampin' order. Because, you know, you do not want to miss something as good as a stamp sale. That would just be silly. Megan, have you got your order in, if you're still here? Okay, so I've cut out one of those little chairs. Oh, I feel like, do you know, I've done this before. I've been crafting and I'm trying to get the dies off while putting the paper in the bin and putting the dies back, and I've thrown an actual die in the bin. Mind you, you win some, you lose some. Okay, so I don't know if I'll actually use, yeah, neither am I. I know I want the turtle set, but as for anything else, I'm not sure. I feel like I don't know what I'm going to put on the inside of my card. It may just have to be something quick and simple, or I may not decorate the inside with you live, otherwise I'll be like another... I might just do the outside. Okay, so I've got some little bits and bobs. I don't know if these will really suit, because I actually popped these on the card that I've already made for this week. They went on to the stamped, I don't know if I've got the stamped case here. Oh no, it's here. So they look really good on this shop here, going like around that little bit there. They're sized really well for the stamped little shop, but I haven't tried it on these ones. I think it would look a little bit weird, especially given that the DSP is slightly a different colour, if you know, like the different... I could just use those ones, I suppose. I don't know. I might pop this one down. I'm going to do this one on just... So Megan, do you watch Dina Recal's videos on YouTube? Okay, so I'm going to stick. Try one across the top of the big shop. One across the top of the big shop. Like as in, where did I try? Oh, I've got glue all over my fingers, yeah. Yes, I was thinking about Dina's videos. I'm like, she does multiple cards in a video and I don't think I could do it. Oh, I don't know. She says she wings it, but I'm like, I don't know. Does she like, do you mean like this? Or like right over the top? I don't know. Does it look weird? I feel like that's got to be tucked underneath. I'll have to show you my other card using this, Megan. Oh, poop. Oh, I'm so impatient. And I've got glue on my finger. Do you mean like that? The other two leaves? Oh, so you mean like this one? So what did you say? Try one across the top of the big shop and one going down? Like as in like this? Like that? Where did I... Oh, there they are. I realised I have 3 packets of open dimensionals. Apparently I lose everything. Going to pop, I think I'll have that one there. I do like it. I'll just have to add, I think, maybe an embellishment to cover the join. I do like it. I like that. Okay. I'm going to stick. If I don't stick, we'll be here midnight chatting. And the order won't be done. Oh. I was going to treat myself to getting my nails done. I made the mistake, they're all really bad, and I made the mistake of getting, because I'm not a, I was going to say I'm not a girly girl, but I went in and randomly got my nails done on maybe like 6 weeks ago, and I asked for the wrong thing. So this is going to show my my lack of knowledge about things to do with I don't know, stuff like that. But I asked for the nails thinking they were putting the one on where they do the clear polish and you put it under the UV light, but they did the one where they put the powder on, and I wasn't expecting that. Well, anyway, it's really hard to get off, so I've still got little remnants of it, and it's annoying me. So I think I'm gonna treat myself and go get my nails done again. Oh, that really needs to be on. Oh, that looks nice with the yellow in the background. That is pretty. Okay, this is Elisa Kurt. Gina is now uploading a video on Friday. Oh, really? Wow. I will have to check that out. I love Dina. I love watching her for her humour. She's so funny. I get a kick out of watching Dina. But yes, I always get amazed when I watch people that can do multiple cards in like a stream. I'm like, wow, part of me is like, this is why I don't do them enough, because I am too slow. Maybe that's why I'm buying the sea turtle. So I'm a turtle. I'm too slow. They scare me off. Okay. No, I didn't stick that one. So I'm going to stick that one there, I think. And I won't do anything behind the lamp because there's yellow behind there, which looks nice. So I might just put some Wink of Stella. Do you know what I wish? And I was going to put in the sandbox thing. And her lippy, I agree. The way she says my name. Is it Kayla? Is that how she says it? Oh my words today. Yep, they're gone. Oh, that's right. I was going to sandbox. I wish we could have gold Wink of Stella back in other colours because I know they make it. And I really want it. Okay, so then I'm adding so much to this card. Do I need it all? Do I need it all? I'm so sassy. Okay. Do I really need the chair? This is what I do. I cut stuff out for options. Maybe I could just have... I don't really need the pot plant. That's kind of looking a bit weird. Or I could stick the pot plant in there. I actually do need a sentiment though. I'm sticking all these pretty things in. I actually need a sentiment. So I can't decide what to do though. Do I want... So... Oh, thank you, Vicky. You're so nice. I get video nerves, and I always worry. I'm just like, oh, like I like card making, but I quite often don't do it in front of people. I'm very much a shut the door in my craft room and do it on my own. I don't know. What cards do you quite often make? I'm always making friendship cards. I don't often do anything else. Good luck. You are such a sweet treat. That is the last one I did with this set. Wish you were here. See, hello would be my go-to with this set. Let's get together. Oh goodness. Okay, decisions are too hard for this. Maybe I will do... I feel like I'll do You're Such a Sweet Treat because that's probably something I would say the most. Yes, I know, I'm corny. I think it is actually Dina that said that she doesn't... Look, I'm such a, what is it? A fan. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. Do I want it on the little battery doodad? Okay, so I might stamp that out. So look, I said that there would be no stamping. But there's hardly any stamping, to be honest. So one thing about my cards is I tend to heat emboss everything. And I'm going to make, this scares me, I'm going to try and not do it. What I might do though is go black. Do you know, I did something naughty. I tried to cheat on Memento Black. So I bought a non-Stampin' Up black, black ink pad, and thinking, oh, you know, it might stamp a bit more of a true black for me, and I hated it. So, you know, but, oh, okay, that's not good, Kayla, because you can't actually fit that. Yeah, I didn't like it. So the way you can get a bit more of a true black is to heat emboss it. But, yeah, I did not like it. So I might go hello, and then I might stamp that in one of the brighter colours. I might go, I wonder if Sweet Sorbet would be like a wow, pop it in this. Yeah, I actually really wish, because I was cleaning out last night my stamp room, my craft room, and when it came across all of my ink, what do you call them? These, the ink refills, stamping refills, and I came across my basic black one. I wish they still had that colour. I actually think it might be here. Yeah, it's in there. I still have the basic black ink refill, and we definitely don't have that anymore. But that was a nicer black, I think. Okie dokie. So, oh, I haven't stuck any of that stuff down. Now I'm going to decide where to put it. So what did Sue said, the top right. I feel like I don't want to cover up too much of that either, because that's the only bit I've got showing of my blending, really. I don't know. But I don't really cover up too much of my houses either. Oh. I might add it. Boys, I'd say that Adam is putting Elijah to bed. So can you tell when I get frustrated? I just give up on that and moved back to doing this. I don't really want to cover up the Chinese lanterns though. I like the little easel there. It's kind of a nice centered bridge. Maybe get rid of the chair. The chair's bothering me. Okay. Can you cut it smaller to fit on the bench back? The bench back. No, it wouldn't fit, I don't reckon. What I might do is cut. I thought I had a second piece out. I need to cut my card base, which I think I'm going to keep white. I think I'm going to keep the colour. I was looking at my card, my blog the other day, and I was looking at what my recent cards have been. So I've been doing a lot of work on my website. I just have my scoring date. Oh, there it is. And I saw that I've actually, from someone that used to always use white card bases, I haven't been using white card bases at all, really. So I thought I might actually use a white card base. I know, aren't the little accessories really cute? Okay, yeah, I definitely like the white card base. Okay, so I'm just going to go with it. I might just stick it there. So I'm going to put a little, where did they go? And then I'll show you, I'll embellish. Gosh, the boys are loud. Sorry if you can hear them. I don't know if that'll be too big, but I can always cut it down if it is. Oh no, that's okay. Okay, so, oh, no, I need to stick this one down too. And then I can stick that to my card. Billboard. You've lost me, Jackie. Billboard. Did I say billboard? I don't know. Probably. Okay. Did I stick it upside down? Probably. Okay, then these are the little sequins that come as part of the suite. I have not added linen thread, but I'm not, no, do not need to add linen thread, Kayla, to everything. I'm going to add some of the sequins, I think. What I'm wondering is up here, I wanted to add something over the top, where that joins. Although, no, my head immediately goes to linen thread. I honestly cannot help myself. So I've got lots of lemon lolly going on. The lemon lolly, there is actually quite a few. There's these lemon lolly embellishments. I think there was another embellishment that had lemon lolly in it. I just can't think of what it was. I probably have it, it's just my organisation skills are not grand. They are a bit cute. I might, we'll see. Okay. So these sequins kind of have like a front and a back sort of. One side's more matte, if that's sort of hard to explain. When she's not close, you can tell. I might just sort of cluster them in, so it sort of helps to finish off that little cluster up there too. So I love this little fine. You just tip your Tombow glue into one of these bottles and it makes life so much easier. Just deciding where to put my sequins. So I really like to add my fine tip glue and then go back and add my sequins because it sort of lets it sit for a minute. So that's 5. There's really no particular method. Just gonna it's easier too if you actually tip some of these into the lid so you're working with a few less of them. Okay. These Take Your Pick tools are so great. Okay, that's probably enough of them. That's how many? 6. That's how I've got to count 7. Because I have to know that it's an odd number. I don't think I need these. What do you reckon? Do I need them? I think it'll be too much. What do you think? What do you reckon? Too much? I think the bench seat was too much. To add that. It is cute though. Oh, it is cute. Without. Oh, now I can't decide. Okay, so thank you, Megan. See, I needed you. This is why card making is so hard and why I don't do it live. Okay, so I think I'm done. I will also do an inside. I probably won't do it live because I do have to actually get off. But generally for an inside, I grab the other little bit and I'll use the leftover strip. So I'll probably use the same DSP. And so using as an example, probably this card I'll use as an example. What have I done? Oh, so I didn't, probably that's not the best example. Let's use something that I've actually used DSP on. Oh, all the cards I chose out here did not. Oh no, there we go. So generally to decorate my inside, I use a strip of the same designer series paper. And then, so here I might get my blending brush and blend some of the yellow or the pink and then add one of the elements. So I might grab something from the designer series paper or a little flower, and that sort of brings in the front into the inside. So that's how I follow through and make my inside pretty. And then I'll make a matching little envelope. So I'll just sponge some onto the envelope and add an element that'll match. So it's like a whole set, and the whole thing is all decorated and ready to go, and I can just grab it and send a hello card to someone. So someone will get a pretty little hello card in the mail from the I'm just going to say, I could put the bench inside. That is a great idea, Megan. But yeah, so that's a look at a card using the Lay Shops suite. There's a look at up close. So the sequins still haven't entirely dried, but they will. And that's using the blending brush. So that was daffodil. Now I remember the colours. Daffodil, lemon lolly, bubble bath, and flirty flamingo. But yeah, I had loads of fun, so it was great. And that's not really much stamping. So what was the stamping? Was the sentiment? Was that it? I think that was it. Yeah, so just the sentiment. So like really super easy, just some designer series paper. Yeah, so that was great. And I got that designer series paper on sale. Even better. So I'll flip it around and say goodbye before I head off and do some mum stuff. You can see my giant plant again. So I've got now, you should see the mess on my floor. I just dumped everything on my floor from when I was looking through that stuff. But you know what? I might go have a coffee, sit on the couch, do my stamp sale order, flick through the catalogue. I've kind of got like one messy catalogue, one nice catalogue. And yeah, I might actually come back and finish. I promise I won't add anything. It can stay. I'll add a decorated inside and a pretty envelope, and I'll keep it like that. but yes, I had a lot of fun making that. So be sure to check out the links. You can join Maswari, Tracy, Julia and I for the Les Shop stamp camp if you want to come see some more. We're doing a fun fold each. That's for fun. Hey Nikki, how are you? Haven't seen you and talked to you in ages. Yeah, so you can see the link and you can come join us. So we'll have 4 fun folds and 4 other projects, so 8 projects in total. You can hit the link and join just for the online content, or you can get the my words go completely. Or the product share and supply kit, or you can purchase the suite, get free access, and purchase an additional supply kit for a $30. So yeah, that's all in the links below. And be sure, if you haven't already, shop the stamp sale before midnight and get those stamps for 15% off before it ends at midnight. So all the links for all of that are in the video description. So thanks for joining me tonight, because it's been a long time and I've missed you all, and I got excited learning all about what Facebook Live now does. So I think I'm going to have to go and explore that before I go live again, because that was rather interesting, pressing all those buttons, and I won't do that again because that was a little bit scary. Like, I think, oh, now I've done it again. Did I just go sideways? It did this really cool thing. Like, I don't know what I was doing. Oh, it did this really cool thing, and I don't know what. I don't even know how. Was it that? Tap the show button to feature this link. And is it that? I don't know what that does. That looks weird. I don't know what that does. Shop. Yeah, like it does really weird stuff now. Like, there's all these buttons. Since when did that become a thing? Oh no, hold on. I don't know. It's, now you can see my giant finger. Yes, so I think that link doesn't work. Uh-oh. Maybe it's because it's got Facebook attached to it. I need to learn. That opens up, see, I can open that on my computer, and it opens my tutorial store. That's weird. I don't know what, since when did this become, you get to see me being a total weirdo. This one here, like, it said, shop Kayla's store. I'm actually logged into my demo account though, so it won't work. But yes, I was just amazed. I was amazed at technology and what you can do now. So that link, you can tap it and you can shop in my online store. But yeah, crazy. And yeah, I got really excited as I was going live. I was like, things that happen when you don't go live for a very long time. So anyway, I'm doing it again. I'm getting excited by buttons because I'm looking at the camera again. So thank you so much, guys. I had so much fun with you all, and I've got lots of new goodies to play with. So you will no doubt see lots of new things, and I will endeavour to come live again. And I'm going to go work out how to deal with that plan. I'm going to have to trim it back, tie it back, or do something, because that is going to become the craft room soon. And it's prettier, but I mean, it's probably better than looking at an exercise bike. But yeah. Okay, guys, I will see you soon. Have a lovely night, and I shall catch up with you soon. Bye.